What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Tamika. Just wanted to come and talk to y'all for a minute before I ran out the door for work. Because, let me tell y'all, it seemed like everybody had time yesterday, okay? In these streets. Particularly Toya, Wright, and Tamar Braxton, y'all. So, if y'all don't know about this beef, I'm here to tell you. If we really want to just be real, this shade has been going on for about a year now. This shade between Tamar and Toya, look, it's ridiculous. So we already know that it started from when Tamar started unfollowing all her friends like Tiny, Monica, Toya, everybody who said anything or was associated with Zareel. And you already know Toya took it upon herself to write in her book how it was funny how she couldn't get on the reel, but as soon as Tamar got fired, they hurried up and booked her. Now, she's thinking, she's trying to throw shade like Tamar had something to do with that. Me personally, and this is no shade to Toya, I think that they was trying to do that to throw shade at Tamar. They was trying to, poke at a, pick at a scab after the whole firing thing. That's just my opinion. Because it was just real coincidental. Toya came on there. And, all her friends in the industry were just all of a sudden getting invited. And now, I do not think it was wrong for them to go on there because they got stuff to promote. They all are business women. So, they can't sacrifice their coin and their opportunities just because Tamar got fired. But I do think the real was kind of being shady when she first got fired. That's just my opinion. But anyway, so fast forward to the day before yesterday. Now you already know that Tiny and Toya, Tiny and Toya, too many T's. Tamar and Tiny have had their issues. They stopped following each other. But Tiny has been the one that's been trying to be above all the pettiness. Her mama has said something to Tamar about how she needs to be a better godmama. And she went on Wendy and was like, I always love Tamar. And my mom loves Tamar too. She was just trying to let her know that we basically have been going through way too much to be still going through this. And our kids, should be suffering because we want to be petty. That's what her mom was trying to say. And even she was like, that's what my mom was trying to say. My mom loves Tamar. I love Tamar. She's always going to be family. Okay. Then people got into the comments trying to go in on Tamar, talking about she was a bad godmother. So she goes and was like, well, Tiny's Logan's godmother, and she ain't seen him or nothing like that. And Tiny, as we know, got into the comments and was telling the girl that was trying to go in at Tamar, like, look, this is between me and Tamar. Please don't say nothing. And she was like, and Tamar needs to be quiet before this gets out of hand. I wish I would have said the same thing to my mama because no matter what is going on, it's between me and you. And I was like, Tiny, that's very adult of you. Go ahead. See, that's why I mess with Tiny. Tiny is a real one. Okay, so fast forward to the day before yesterday. It was Tamar's son's, Logan's birthday. Tiny went in on Instagram and wished him a happy birthday and said that his godmama loves and misses him. Toya goes on there and was like, see, that's why you a real one. And that's when T.I., was like, yeah, happy birthday, Logan. You've grown up to be quite the gentleman. And Tiny and Tamar, y'all need to get off y'all diva shit and get on your godmama shit, which I totally agree on. Even though Ti, too many damn T's. Any though Ti is not my favorite person right now, I do agree with what he said on that. So, yesterday, Tamar decides to, I guess she was in her, I guess she was in her feelings because she saw everybody was basically saying that Toya was trying to be messy with her little comment about saying that's why you a real one and all that. Trying to, I guess, throw shade at Tamar, insinuate that Tamar is petty. And, basically, Tiny's above the pettiness. She was giving her friend props. Well, Tamar yesterday goes on Instagram, apologizes to Tiny while throwing shade at Toya. Basically, because I'm paraphrasing this, y'all, because it was a long-ass post, okay? She posted up this picture of a young Tiny and Ti and says, I know social media may not be the best way to solve our differences, but sometimes it is the most effective way to reach your loved ones. I've loved y'all for a long time. Tiny, you have, basically you've been my best friend for 20 years, and we not gonna let no show, nobody, not even paperback Toya, come between that. And I love you and Tim, and I want y'all to work it out. And I'll even pay for y'all vow renewal because, I love y'all, and I love y'all family, and y'all basically need to work it out, and she loves them and all that shit, okay? So, Toya gets the whiff of this, of Tamar calling her paperback Toya, and Toya goes on Instagram and posts a picture of Tamar and was like, paperback Toya? She was like, you know what? Let's not go there. She was like, let's not really talk about why you're not talking to your so-called best friend of over 19 years. Let's not talk about how petty you were for unfollowing somebody for sending a birthday message or not talking to people because they go on the talk show that you were fired from. She goes on to say that, she's super petty. That's why her sisters can hardly, basically that's why her sisters barely deal with her. And all this other shit. And basically, I'm going to tell you, Toya, you are absolutely freaking right. Okay? You are absolutely freaking right. Because Tamar, you did not have to go in on Toya. You could have left your apology to Tiny at that. An apology to Tiny. You didn't have to drag in Toya. What Toya got to do with y'all freaking mess, okay? And you shading her, calling her paperback Toya. You know what? Get the hell out of here. I don't see you in no freaking book. Hell, I don't see you doing much of anything but your reality shows now. Not compared to what the hell you had going on before you got fucking sick. You had 3 shows. Well, actually 4. You had The Real, Dancing with the Stars, Tamar and Vince, Braxton Family Values, and an album out. You had 5 things going on. And yeah, you got sick. But you know what? That is, and I hate to be like this because Tamar, you know what? I do see you trying, but you're not trying hard enough. So I got to stop dealing with you with kid gloves because, I'll be like, people always try to find fault with her. They always try to pick with her. You had me falling for that shit. Just like Toya said, you always try to play the victim. But you know what? Fuck that. Excuse my language, but forget that. Because, Tamar, you are wrong. Just like when I had to go in on you about getting mad at the co-host of The Real for you getting fired. When you know your butt acted a damn fool on that set and the producers were tired of your ass. Because you do not know how to control your damn mouth, okay? And This shit right here just proves it. You know, how old are you? You like 41 years old or something like that, acting like a 1-year-old instead of 41. I never seen nothing like this in my life. Like, I just don't understand. If you're going to apologize, apologize. And that's why I'm glad that Toya read the hell out of you. And the best part about it was everything she said in that post was true. Now, Toya, my only problem with you is I don't like that post and delete shit. I don't like nobody throwing rocks and hiding their hands. If that's how you feel, stand on your shit, okay? And I know Tiny was probably in your ear like, girl, take that stuff down. You know, I ain't here for all the drama. That's just going to keep mess going. And I understand because everybody and their mama got opinions. You know, everybody want to jump in on Instagram and put in like 1,000 comments when they see, you know, celebrities arguing. They want to put their 2 cents in like they know the situation or like they know these people. So I know Tiny probably called Toya and said, girl, you just started this big old mess. But Tiny, you know what? If you called her and told her to take it down, you was wrong for that too because Tamar started it. Okay? Tamar started it. And Toya, I just ain't feeling you sitting up here taking that post down. That's a Tamar move. How many times has Tamar posted deleted bullshit? Please don't go start doing that, okay? And I see that Tiny has basically forgiven Tamar, talking about, you know, no matter, you know, how bad things get, we always gonna be family, I'ma always love you, blah, blah, blah. You know, that's all fine and good, and I respect Tiny and her grown woman shit. In a lot of ways, we could take a lot from Tiny. As far as how when she finally got tired, when it came to that whole situation with her and T.I., she was able to kind of, you know, get herself together and break away. And now she's doing her own stuff. And how she's trying to do her best to overcome a lot of the pettiness and things of that nature. You know, some stuff just ain't worth it. But Tiny, on this one, you should let Toya be as petty as she want to be because Tamar started all this shit. And this is coming from a Tamar fan. Tamar is out of freaking control. That's why her sisters can barely stand her, okay? This is what they was talking about when they say that mouth, that shit right there. Okay? That's why, Toya, you should have kept that shit because all that stuff you said was dead on. And she needs to see that. Because all you did was just give her the truth, okay? So anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think about this. I got to head to work. Till next time, y'all. Peace and love. Oh, and please do not forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Bye, y'all.